I've started a transformative journey, and this is day 3. Apart from doing meditation, consuming less media, which translates to trying to doom scroll less, I'm also reading up on encouraging literature that will help me shape my transformative journey. So I have a lot of books that I bought but really didn't go through them, or didn't have the time, or didn't want to, because let's be honest, we are all consuming mindless things more than what can help us become our best self. So there is this book, and I've decided to randomly pick up books and read from here and there, because there is less time for me to go through one book wholeheartedly. And also these videos are my um, accountability videos, wherein I track my progress, and I'll have something to look back to and see how far I have come. So today we are taking up this. Yesterday we took up Ikigai and a lesson on single tasking versus multitasking at the same time, and how, because I am guilty of multitasking. So today it is about not believing everything I think. The book is Don't Believe Everything You Think. I think the title was interesting, and okay, so there is one thing that really caught my attention, which, where did it go? Thinking thoughts are our biggest enemies at times, and I've found that okay. So before that, let me find out. Yes. So this was really interesting. It says, if thinking is the root cause of our suffering, how do we stop thinking, and why do we stop thinking? I have thought of thinking to be so synonymous with living. For us, thinking is equals to living. So a crowded mind leaves no space for a peaceful heart. Chronic overthinking is also something that a lot of procrastinators like me suffer from. So procrastination is one of my biggest enemies, and procrastination comes from thinking, overthinking, over consuming media. So I'm trying to leave all of these. Opening free fire, I'm not sure what it is, but I'm sorry, I'm trying to move away from all of these. So let's see. There is a Zen parable that I really loved, and this is a way to know how our minds kind of create heaven and hell. So it says so it basically says, let me tell you the story. A Zen samurai, he went to a master, and he said that, hey, I want to know what is hell and what is heaven. So the master, he waited for some time, and then he said really bad things to him. He said, why should I answer to a shabby, disgusting person like you, a worm like you? And then the samurai, he drew his sword. That was when the master said, this is hell. So hell is basically when we are angry. Hearing this, the samurai said, he was sorry, and he said, hey Rocky. So he said the samurai was filled with tears, and he was sorry for it, and he bowed his head in gratitude. And then the master said that this is heaven. So it says, like I say, it is saying that don't believe everything you think, and then it is saying us to stop thinking. How the hell is that even possible? So that was my question as well. And it's saying, hey Rocky, this is a video about my transformation journey, and anybody who wants to transform their lives are free to join. So yes, getting back to this parables, it's not possible to just entirely stop thinking, but what we can do is reduce the time we spend thinking, so that it gets smaller and smaller each day that passes. Eventually we can get to the point where we spend most of our day not caught up in our thinking, and live in a blissful state most of the time. Whew. So the goal here is कि हम कम सोचे. We think less and less each day. Our thinking gets smaller. Oh, thanks. Good luck to you too. Yes, I need all the luck in the world because it's really tough getting out of doom scrolling, getting caught up in my thoughts, and basically going down in circles. So that is the reason I took up this journey, and I'm trying to document it so that I can look back and say, okay, I've come this far. Look how far I have come, so I can say. So I also read up on interesting literature. Let's see. So when we say that we want to stop thinking, many people assume that we are trying to stop all thoughts in general. So this isn't what we are trying. Oh, great. Now that you know the difference between thoughts and thinking, I really don't know. I just picked up this book that I bought from the train and then didn't go through it. So the most interesting and almost paradoxical, okay, this was something. So they are basically saying that thinking and thoughts are different. Okay, now I get it. Right. Thinking is going around thinking the same, stretching the thought is thinking. Is a verb, thought is a noun. So we can have thoughts, but if we stretch it, that is when we get over thought about something. तो प्रॉब्लम जितना बड़ा भी नहीं है उतना हम बड़ा कर देते हैं. And I suffer from this as well. जो भी बंदा procrastinate करता है, I think they all suffer from this particular thing. We overthink and that leads to procrastination. Anxiety is thought without control. Flow is control without thought. So ये flow वाला word, flow, and is something that I read in Ikigai as well, the book Ikigai, and I hope I get to know what flow is because it's really a broad term. So let's see. Here's a question that will guide you to an insight about what thoughts are going through your head when you're doing your absolute best work, when you're fully captivated and entranced by what you're doing in the moment. Take about 15 seconds to wait for an answer to pop up before moving on. When you are loving what you do so much and are completely engrossed in it, you are new to reading. Okay. Good. There are so many, there are so many. Okay, like, you mean self-help books? I think, where is that? Oh, I keep forgetting. Wait, one moment. What is the name of the book? It's by Ikigai is a good one, but I won't suggest it. One moment. I always forget. So, one moment. Let me see. Can you give me the book? I'm just only asking my. Not this one. You can read the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. There is a book by Dale Carnegie. Can you give me that book by Dale Carnegie? Also, there is a book. I don't know if you are into manifestation, but The Secret is a great book. And I have a very interesting story with The Secret. I read The Secret and give me the book by Dale Carnegie. Sorry, I'm telling my daughter here. So there is a book. I read The Secret and I read it so many times. And I attracted one of the teachers as my client. I have a small business. And I'm not going to say which teacher. She, because, it's I don't want to give away my clientele. But she happened to connect with me and she found me over LinkedIn out of various other companies that do these kind of work, the kind of work that we do, virtual assistants. She happened to find us and she got connected with me. So you can read The Secret, and The Secret is inspired by a book called, okay, damn my memory. I have to look up my tab. Wait a moment. Give me a moment here. I'm surely going to tell you. Uh, Let me. Okay, Atomic Habits is good as well. Atomic Habits. Thank you. Where did it go? Atomic Habits by James Clear. Then, yes, How to Stop Worrying and Start Living. This is a good book. How to Stop Worrying and Start Living. That is a good book. And there is another one. Just say the secret was where is that? I didn't like Rich Dad Poor Dad somehow. Um, Think and Grow Rich. Think and Grow Rich. Napoleon Hill. This is a great book. This is a great book. Think and Grow Rich. And it's not only about money. That's the best part. Think and Grow Rich. और एक बहुत ही छोटा सा पतला सा किताब है. I don't know if you can find it. It says, किताब का नाम है It Works. It Works. The smallest book, I think it's 11 pages only. That is a book you can read. It's by R.H. Jarrett. R.H. Jarrett. That's a great book on manifestation. Basically बहुत सारे किताबों का जो है summarized वो है. And right. Great. So yes, pause here and wait for the answer to arise. Give it about 30 to 60 seconds for the insight to come in. Okay, let's see. I think I'll have to go through this essay बीच में से maybe. I think therefore I suffer. True. Hey, तो wow, this is great. हमने नेपोलियन हिल के बारे में बताया and there are no limitations to the mind except those we acknowledge. Great man, wrote a wonderful book. If thinking is the root cause of all my suffering and I just stop thinking, how do I live my life now? What about all my goals, dreams and ambitions? Do I stop wanting things in my life? Will I just devolve into a couch potato and not do anything with my life anymore? But you are wondering how, right, हाँ यही तो हमारा भी प्रश्न यही है. How can we stop thinking or minimize thinking? What do we do about our goals, dreams and ambitions if we stop thinking? Yes. I was just blabbering to myself, you know. You can understand that my mind is, it's a mess. So yes, Think and Grow Rich. Great. Yeah, that's one book you can start. What to do with her with this new understanding? So yeah, I'll probably have to. Hi. Yes. Goals out of inspiration, goals created out of desperation. So basically, you know, to give you an update of how I've been doing, I have meditated, yes, and I'm trying to read up on this thing. Maybe I'll read the first few pages. कुछ सारे किताबें होते हैं, you know, you can't just read it from the middle. So maybe I'll read a few more pages of this one, and that's all about it. Let's see how it goes. It has been going far. I've been consistent in meditating and in doom scrolling मैंने कम किया है. I read somewhere that अगर फ़ोन को ग्रे स्केल कर देते हैं तो फ़ोन देखने का मन नहीं होता है. पता नहीं अभी. I did try this and I think it worked. When your phone is in gray scale, आप settings में जाके कर सकते हो. And फ़ोन देखने का मन काफ़ी, you know, the colors distract us. So that worked for me today. Let's see how tomorrow goes. But yes, what I'm trying to do, number one, stop procrastination. और procrastination stop करना मतलब I'm trying to stop or reduce doom scrolling reduce mindless thinking and be more productive, single task. और भी पता नहीं कौन कौन सी खामियां हैं मुझ में, वो भी निकलेंगी एज आई प्रोग्रेस, बट हाँ. एंड मेडिटेट, ऑफ कोर्स मेडिटेट, आई डू डॉक्टर जो डिस्पेंजाज मेडिटेशंस, हिज ब्रेथ वर्क. तो ये दोनों मैंने किया है, ऑन एंड ऑफ में करती रही हूँ. आई एम बीइंग कंसिस्टेंट. सो राइट आफ्टर आई स्टॉप दिस वीडियो I pass, so I'll try to change. So let reading book. It'll surely help you. I started from zero, you know. I can totally get you. I was one confused person. मुझे तो पता ही नहीं था कि क्या जॉब करना है, क्या है. I took whatever I got. और एक चीज़ है, आप कुछ भी लेते हो ना, don't just go for the money, go for the skill. आजकल के बच्चे क्या करते हैं, दे काइंड ऑफ दे जस्ट थिंक दैट ओ दिस इज़ नॉट गुड मनी एंड दे स्विच जॉब्स टू ऑफन. What happens is, if you're in one place for a longer period of time, you get to learn. So wherever you get a job, और स्टार्टअप हो तो बहुत अच्छा है, बहुत खटवाएंगे, यू नो, दे विल मेक यू वर्क, बट ट्रस्ट मी, when they make you work, you learn and you build your skill. And at the same time, try to take up these, you know, small crash courses, AI courses maybe, or whatever. I don't know your specialization, I'm sorry, I'm just generalizing stuff. But yeah, AI is going to eat up a lot of our jobs. It has already. So I don't know what field you are in, just build your skill. That's what I'll say. And being confused is okay. The world was created out of chaos. तो ऐसा नहीं है कि कंफ्यूज रहना बुरी बात है. ज़्यादा देर कंफ्यूज होके भी, यू नो, just take action, some kind of an action. That's important. So yeah, I'll just say bye for today because I have to meditate. It's already late at night, and yeah, good luck, Rocky, and I hope you get something good. Um, and if you want to meditate, to let me know. I come live every day, so maybe you can just drop me your email. I have a drive full of meditations. I can just share that with you. So that is it. Great then. Yeah, God bless you all. Bye bye, and may we all, you know, thrive and progress. Bye.